Hi guys, I'm just coming from taking my shower and I would like to share with you some of my beauty routines. And I must say that I really do not have high standards for beauty routine. I'm just I'm just so fast, I'm just so quick. I don't take much time on the mirror, I don't take much time in the shower. So I just want you to come along today and see some of the things I do, not every day, but some of the times. Like today, I've just finished washing my hair. So what I want to do, but before I touch the hair products, I think I should apply some oil first to my face because I don't want to touch my face with hair products. So, as simple as it gets, the type of oil that I use is just this butter. I don't use much. It's not actually a particular face butter, it's just a normal body butter. So this is what I'm using at this moment. I use it for the entire body as well. So what I do, I just apply it to my face like this. Okay? I just apply it to my face and neck. That's what I do. Then from here, I'll show you else what I do. But before that, I just want to dry my hair. I've got two types of dryers. The first one is this dryer here. I have to apply some hair food, this hair food, before drying it. I'm quite low maintenance, as you can see, and even my husband does know that I'm a very low maintenance lady. I do not need too many things really to survive, the minimalist things. So it's like, I think growing up, I never really had somebody to look up to who was like this, who was good at beauty products, who was good at makeup and what. I never grew up around that. That's why I think I haven't come to learn, and it's hard for me to learn now. And I don't even need to. I don't feel the need to do that. Okay, you see, I've just dried the hair partially with my first blower, so I'll remove this one. Then I'm gonna replace with my second blower. This one has got a comb, and I like it because it really straightens my hair. It makes it really look so nice, straight, and I use it for a finish. Okay, it's this tool, this particular tool. This is the one that I use to finish up. Okay, like here, it's just dried partially. So for a more sleek look, I'll use this one. Okay. Right. That was quite some hard work there. And I'm actually starting to sweat a little bit. I'll just pat my face dry. This is not my daily routine. I just do it when I want to self-clean my hair. I don't want to go to the salon. That's when I do this sort of thing here. Yeah, and my hair feels clean and fresh. Then, as I've said, I'm not a very makeup person, but I still use this one. Okay, I use this one to just like a powder to just make my face a little bit not too oily. I don't like very oily skin, so I just pat it. And I can't lie to you, I've been with this powder now, I think it's for more than a year. It hasn't finished. Okay, my first products, they rarely finish. The one I had before this one, it never finished as well, but I still replaced it. But it's a very, very, very expensive powder. That's what you have to know. I believe in buying good things because they last long. Okay, that's why for this one, it's lasted more than a year. Actually, it can even hit close to 2 years now. It's not finished. So this is what I use. Just for that fresher look. I don't have any, what do you call them, cleanser. I don't have any toners. I don't have all that. I just wash, and whenever I'm going to bed in the evening, I take a bath. And as I'm taking a bath, I also wash my face. So I don't really see the need of honestly, I don't see the need of having all those toners, cleansers, the what. I don't understand, because I go and I wash my face, I scrub it with my face wash, I mean with my face cloth. After washing it deeply with whatever body wash that I'm using or a soap that I'm using, I do that. Then I feel that the pores have opened, I come out, and I just apply that butter and this powder as you've seen. Of course, I do have some. My niece bought me something for my birthday. She bought me this candle. I do use this candle sometimes. I light it up. I like it. They bought me this particular body wash. It also goes with some other products. It goes with this particular product. Okay? It's called a relaxing body scrub. However, it's kindly oily. Okay? So when I'm using it as a scrub, it becomes kind of oily. So I don't understand why I should be using something oily in the bathroom. But I still use it, even though I don't understand why. It's a relaxing. Salt and magnesium is in this one. I do use it sometimes, yeah. I don't understand the need, actually, but I still use it. Whenever I finish scrubbing with this, I also scrub with the body wash. However, for the sake of scrubbing, I use a sponge. I use this particular sponge. So this is it comes from a certain sort of a vine. It's a vine plant. And it's got these fruits that looks like cucumber sort of fruit. And when you peel off those fruit, this one comes in the inside. So you just have to wash it quite a bit. People, they sell it around. They sell these things around. But they come from this cucumber sort of plant from a vine. And it's very, very effective. That's why I don't really see the need of buying some body scrub, because it does a good work of scrubbing. Okay, I just put my body wash here and I scrub my body with it, and all the pores are opened. Okay, this is the low-cost body scrub for you.
I want to put 1,000.
Open the door, Susan. I want 500 at one bit.
I remember my husband once took this to one of his field trips, He went, I think, to USA or somewhere. He took it to use it in the bathroom. Whenever he finished bathing, he left it in the bathroom. Later on in the evening, when he was coming back from work, he found that the housekeepers disposed of it. So that's how my husband lost his body sponge. Yeah, so I've put my powder. Thanks to my friend Lillian, she bought me this also. That I don't use quite often, but I use when I want to feel pretty. I don't know how to use it. I just apply it anyhow, just to give me some kind of glow. And I'll be using today this color here. I like using this one. So it's like, I'm not a professional at this, believe me, and I don't know how to use these things. Somebody in the comment section, you can comment and tell me how to use, because it's quite a good look, all these colors, but I don't know how to use it. Okay, so I just do this. Okay, I just do whatever I put here. I see people that they have got some colors here, that's where I put as well, and here then I kind of like blend it in. Very, very amateurish makeup artist, an amateur makeup artist, but I don't mind, because the beauty, apart from being an outward thing, it's more so an inward thing. You just have to look nice on the outward, but you also have to be really nice, really, really nice on the inward part. That's what even the Bible teaches. That's what even the Bible teaches us, that we need to have an inward beauty. We should love our neighbor as we love ourselves. Okay? You should do to the least of these as the Lord will do. The ones that are helpless, the ones who are widows, the ones who are orphans, the ones that are elderly, do to them, and have their back. Have their back. Give to the underprivileged. That's what the Bible requires of us to do. So, beauty on the outside as well as on the inside. Don't I look nice, guys? With this particular one? I think I do. I think I do look nice. Okay, I've done that. Then from there, I'll just see what else I have here that I can use. Do I have something else on my dressing table here? Okay. Let me see, the first thing that I'll find. Unfortunately, my lip gloss is far from here, but I'll get it. It's in the drawer. Yeah, so as human beings, I believe that we should work much on the inside, loving on people, having integrity, and being true to yourself. Don't just conform. Do not conform to the workings of the world. Don't just conform to what other people are doing. Don't just don't just act according to peer pressure. What your friends are doing, whether be it at school or be it at the workplace. You know, there are these cliques that form at school. Even these cliques, they do form at the workplace. You find that some other people are aligning together, are forming these cliques, but if you can really see and inquire on those cliques, you find that they are not meant for good. Maybe they are meant for backbiting, they are meant for causing some disorder, they are meant for planning evil. So you have to free yourself from those. It's better that you be alone, okay? It's better you should be a loner than conforming and aligning with such cliques. If you are about to choose friends, you have to choose those friends very carefully. Very carefully. That's what I believe in. And as I've said, beauty lies also more in the inside, in as much as beauty is on the outside. But what matters most in life, what I've noted also, is confidence. Look nice however you can, but be confident in the body that God has given you. Walk with your head held high. When you are speaking with confidence. That's why you have to do the things that you believe in. You don't just copy what other people are doing. If you are copying what other people are doing, you cannot express yourself authentically. So if you want to have this authentic expression, you should not copy. Don't conform to the world. Okay? But rather you should be transformed on the inward part. Be transformed, because what is in this inside of you is what later on comes out. It comes in the mouth. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Whatever is inside of you, that's what comes out. That's why you have to be transformed on the inside. Don't just to conform to other people. If you are transformed inside, it later on reflects on the outside, from what you speak, from how you act, and other forms of expression. Just make sure that you are setting yourself apart. And actually other people, they do notice. Sometimes they may not tell you that you really inspire us because of their pride. They may not tell you that upfront, but deep down, I've had somebody come to me after a long time. She told me that, how do you do this? You really inspire me. You inspire me. And she gave me some examples of what I did a long time ago. And I never thought that this person was watching. She was in these cliques, of famous ladies. I never really used to associate with them, and they never used to associate with me. But there's one time I found her sleeping on my bed. And when I asked her why she was sleeping on my bed, she confessed that she was afraid to sleep alone. And she trusted, because I was a prayerful student. I was a prayerful person. I was merely a girl at that time of about 16 or 17. But she slept in my bed. She moved from her room, stating that she was having nightmares. But when she came to me, she said, I just came here to have some peace. That's when I knew that, people are watching. Even though they may not want to tell you, they may not want to associate with your character, they may not want to associate with you, but something inside them is impressed, and one day or another, they'll come to you, they'll tell you. But even if they don't tell you, you just pray that a seed has been planted in their life, and at some point, maybe they will change. But the one thing that I can advise, especially the youth, do not conform to the patterns of this world. Do not conform to other people just out of peer pressure. You need to be transformed on the inside, because you are convinced that this is the right thing to do. Okay? So let me just do a last start. Okay. That is it, guys. So as I was saying, if you don't have enough resources, don't feel pressured to live a high maintenance kind of life, to be under pressure, maybe to buy very expensive products. Just a simple life can make you look nice. Okay? That plus a pinch of confidence is what will make you succeed in life. You don't have to have a very, very expensive things. As I've showed you, even my sponge there, very cheap quality things. Okay, just on the face, you can apply minimal low-cost products, and you still look nice, as long as you are transformed, and it is gonna reflect itself in your expression. Even if you are a student, you don't have to pressure your parents to buy you maybe very expensive products. Otherwise, if they are not capable of doing that, or if they are not accepting to do that to you, you may be tempted maybe to go into some inappropriate relationships just because you want to get money. And this is not the time for you to do that. You should not trade your soul for just looking nice, for products or for money. Don't trade your soul for that. I've been in school before, and there was a time that I would be there in school. I don't have anything, no snack, no money. I actually tell my kids right now when they are in the shops and they are buying too many snacks, I said, during our time, I used to go to school with very minimum pocket money, and you do all finish up maybe in the first week. The rest of the time, I don't have money. I'm just relying on the food from the school, which was not nice after all, but I adapted. So you do adapt to situations. People, they come here in Malawi. This is a very poor country, and sometimes they ask us, how do you survive here in Malawi? But I do promise you that you adapt to situations. Be satisfied with the little that you've got, and make full use of the things that are available for you at very low cost. Okay, so you can see my hair looks very nice. It's got a sleek finish as here. Looks very nice. You have to assess the relationships that you are aligning yourself with. And I want, as usual, to quote also the passage from the Bible on Romans chapter 12, verse 2, just to emphasize the point that I was making about not being conformed to the patterns of this world. Whenever you're doing something, you should do it because it is good and because you feel convinced in your heart that you have to do it, and you can proudly confess that it's me, that it's I that have done this. Because sometimes you can do something and then you hide in your cocoon. You don't want to show yourself, but you have to be proud that I'm the one that have really done it, and it is a good thing for me to do. It's a good thing to do. I just want to read Romans 12, verse 2. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So it's just about not conforming to these cliques. You don't really have to yearn to align yourself that I'm not fitting in this group, I'm not fitting. You can survive on your own. Yes, you have to strive for making friendships and work on your social skills. It's very important to work on your social skills and to be likable, but don't just, I have to be likable no matter what. You don't have to do that. Because sometimes people don't like you for a purpose, because your character do not align. Maybe you are the one that have good character. And for those ones, if they don't have good character, don't force it. Do not force it. Otherwise, it's going to taint your image. It's going to taint your character. So you have to be confident in yourself. Do things with integrity, with honesty, and also with confidence, without conforming. Strive to transform your mind. Strive to transform your heart. Strive to be more loving. That is what is more important in life. Yeah, so friends, I'm glad that you've come with me on this beauty routine. And yeah, I hope somebody else has been inspired. Doesn't my hair look nice? I think it does. I think it does look nice. Thank you so much for being with me. Yeah. You have to look nice, and you can do it at very low cost, minimal. Yeah. Thank you so much, friends. Be blessed as we are going to the new year.